besties. Let me put on my glasses. I can't function like with these in my face. I have to put on glasses, so it's like out of my face. There we go. Anyways, hey guys. First of all, do you like my new intro? I worked hard on it. Actually, I really didn't. I just edited some photos and put them in and everything. But anyways, so hey guys. I am so inconsistent. At the end of every video, I'm always like, okay, well, I'm gonna post a new video like in 2 days, like real soon, and then like a month or 2 or 3 or 4 goes by, and then I say the same thing. So it's really hard to be consistent when you low-key have ADHD and you can't focus on one thing, and like, yeah. Anyway, so as you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about like the first women of Marvel, and this was called the Golden Age, which was from 1939 technically to 60 something. Hold on. Okay, so here's the book that I used for this video. This is the Ultimate Marvel. I think it's like a, I don't know, I guess it's an encyclopedia as well. So here's this, and then this is the book y'all are used to me using, the Marvel Encyclopedia, which I like this book way more than the other one, but the other book actually gives you the timeline of things. And so yeah, so the Golden Age was from 1939, oh lord, 1939 to 1950, the Golden Age. Okay, ow. Anyways, oh yeah, I got this microphone and I'm about to plug it in so y'all can hear the difference, because apparently y'all can't hear me in my videos. So you hear me talking now, and I'm about to plug this in. Okay, now you can hear me way better. Okay, I'm gonna put this on my shirt. I'm official now. Okay, hopefully this isn't like rubbing on my shirt the whole time, or I'll put it on my necklace. How about that? Hey guys, can y'all hear me? Okay, so first thing, for the first person, we're gonna talk about Black Widow, and she was the very first, according to the book that I'm using, not the internet, solely based off the book, she was the first female Marvel character, whether it be a villain or a superhero. And pause, there were some females in the Golden Age, but I feel like they weren't really like important. They're more so side characters, like they didn't really have a significant purpose. So I was just like, and there was only 2 of them, so I left them out. So yeah, anyway, so Black Widow is the first female character. Now you're probably thinking Black Widow like short red bob. What's your name? B.O.B. so they calling you Bob. Stop playing. You know that I'm known for the bob. Okay, anyways, no. This is not Natasha Romanoff. We're talking about Clairvoyant, which I've heard her name before. Yeah, she was the first female in this book. She was known as Black Widow. And you see I'm smart now. I put my notes like right in front of my camera. But yeah, she was the first woman in, at the time it wasn't Marvel Comics, it was Timely Publication. And she appeared in the comic called Mystic Comic, and she was in the 4th volume. No, she was in the fourth sequence of book or comic books. She was in the 4th one. And here's what the comic looks like. I'm so sorry, I know my camera's like crooked and it's pissing me off. But yeah, and then in the link in the description box below, I'll put all the links like in order so you can go and actually look at the comic book. And yeah, so but yeah, in this comic it had Namor, however you say it, Namor, Thin Man, Blue Blaze, and just like a bunch of other comic or a bunch of other Marvel characters that were popular in like the beginning, like 1939 to like 1941, like the first 2 years. They're really popular and like bussin' banging in that era. Anyways, so clairvoyant, who was she? She was a medium for people who were murdered. So like if somebody was murdered, like she had that special power to like talk with them and, you know, just talk with them. Like a medium is a person who can communicate with the living and the dead or something like that, you know, kind of what I'm talking about. Not really. But yeah, in the book it just described her as the medium clairvoyant. So yeah. So somewhere down the line she was chosen by Satan. Yeah, Satan, to hunt wicked people. And yeah, so I don't know if that made her like a superhero or super villain, or she was neutral, but like if you're working with Satan, I'm assuming you're a bad guy. Well, Ghost Rider wasn't a bad guy, so I don't know. But yeah, she was hunting wicked people for Satan, and she was pretty much like invincible because she was immune to like a lot of weapons, and she could literally kill people with like a single touch and you're dead. Hence Black Widow. You get it? Black Widow, the spider. Like the spider, if you get bitten by a Black Widow, you're out of here. First class ticket to God or hell if you're Lil Nas. But yeah, that's pretty much all that was written about her. Like her description was literally like 4 sentences long. And she was in about 4 comics, and yeah, that was pretty much all that was about her. But just know that she was the first woman with a significant background or contribution to a Marvel comic book. And I know you're probably thinking like, my forehead is like shiny because of this ring light. But you're probably thinking like, oh, so like, is that Black Widow like after the fact? Did she hand the torch over to like our current Black Widow, like Natasha Romanoff or whatever? Actually, they have like no connections like at all. Like there are multiple Black Widows in Marvel comics, and that's because like you can't get the word Black Widow trademarked. So there's multiple Black Widows. I think there's don't quote me, I think there's a Black Widow in DC Comics. Don't quote me, because I don't even like DC Comics. Like, I'm straight Marvel over here. But there's just multiple Black Widows. Like, there's not one, as you can see. So, yeah. With that being said, Natasha Romanoff, she wasn't in the Golden Age. She was in the Atlas Age, which was, let's see. Yeah, so Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow, she was in the Marvel Age, which is, I just had it, 1960 to 1969, which is right there. But since I feel like she's really important now, I'm just going to talk about her real quick. So this Black Widow came 24 years after the clairvoyant Black Widow, and she first appeared in 1964 in this comic series, or whatever you call it, called Tales of Supremes? No, Tales of Suspense. And she was in the 52nd comic book of that series or whatever. Here's the picture of the comic book. Again, I'll put the link down. Because Marvel, like the website, they have descriptions of literally every comic book that they ever had. So there's like thousands, tens of thousands, probably hundreds of thousands to be honest. But ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got money for that. So everybody pretty much knows her backstories in every Marvel movie. Like she always has flashbacks, or she'll briefly talk about it, but she obviously has a lot of trauma from it, so she doesn't really like go into detail in the movies. Basically, I can't remember what what country she was in, but her parents like gave her up for adoption or something like that, and she was trained to be a ballerina, and then she was trained to be a KGB agent. Like, how do you go from a ballerina to a KGB agent? But yeah, and she obviously went through a lot of trauma. I mean, her backstory is like really long, and if you follow me on my Instagram, my anime page slash comic page slash like just not my regular Instagram, which is here's the app for it, and a screenshot. I had to like I do polls randomly, like what do you want me to talk about, even though like nobody really gives a like nobody cares. I just be acting like I'm a big YouTuber and I get like 30 views max. I was getting like 200 and stuff, but I don't know what happened. But yeah, I had asked them if they wanted me to do, it was like Thanos backstory, Black Widow backstory, Women of Marvel, da 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 da. Black Widow's backstory was the second highest number of votes, but Women of Marvel was first. So if you want me to do Black Widow's backstory, because that's gonna be like a 40, not 40 minutes, probably like a good 20 minutes long, comment below. Comment a smiley face like this or like this if you want me to do her backstory. Anyways, yeah, I love her, by the way. She's probably my second favorite Marvel character. Iron Man's my favorite, but like she's just so raw. Like she has no special powers, no super strength, none of that. She's literally just like a badass, and she's fighting these like aliens and super strong villains with like just her pure strength and skill and agility. Like that is so cool. I just think that's so cool. Like Thor needs his electric powers, like God of Thunder powers. Hulk turns green, and Hawkeye too. Hawkeye, he ain't got no super strength. He's just like really good. So I have a high amount of respect for those two because they're just like raw, and that's dope as. Anyways, yeah. Like I said, she has a really long backstory, so if you want me to talk about that, comment one of these smiley faces and I will do that. If I get at least 4, like I said, I'll only be getting 30 views. I'll do it. The next person we're going to talk about is Asbestos Lady. Now, she's important because she was like the first woman villain, don't quote me, in the Marvel comics. Yeah, so she appeared in 1947 in the Human Torch comics, and she was in the 27th comic. Here is a picture of that, and again, it's gonna be a link in the description box if you wanna, you know, further research or whatever. So she was an arsonist and a racketeer. Basically, she just be starting problems, raising hell and all that stuff. And later down the line, like she just decided to make a fireproof suit so that she could like start fires and not like have to worry about burning herself and stuff like that, and to fight her arch nemesis, the Human Torch of Fantastic Four, you know. So I'm like, he had an arch nemesis. Like I didn't see that in the movies. Like why does he have an arch nemesis? Like he just seems kind of unproblematic, but not really. But like, you know. So apparently, she had a brother and he was executed, and she blamed him for it. So I don't know if he actually did get her brother executed. It didn't say like why her brother was executed, what happened. Like all it says that like it was on site, like she had beef. Like it was like the Powerpuff Girls and Mojo Jojo, is that his name? Like it was on site. So again, very short description about her, but I mean she's pretty much like, wouldn't you say that's like a villain, because she's just causing problems. And like usually villains have backstories like that, like oh yeah, like this man killed my brother, so now I'm gonna kill him and everybody he loves. So like I would say that she was a villain. I mean, what do y'all think? I don't know. Did my voice just get like really deep all of a sudden? Or was it me? I don't know. Okay, next we have the Blonde Phantom, aka Louise Grant, a baddie. She first appeared in 1964 in the Ocelot comics. Here's the picture, description, and below, you know what I'm saying. She had like a really short, why do I have a piece of tape? A really short description like the rest of them, but hers is like the shortest. I guess she was a superhero because she helped solve cases and stuff like that. Well, she helped her boss solve cases. And she was known for wearing like this really cute red dress and a masquerade mask, or is that what it's called? I don't know. And like that's literally like I'll even show y'all. This was mad short. Like, what I'm supposed to do with this? Hold on. That's pretty much her. Yeah. Bruh. I totally skipped a whole woman in here. Okay, so this is impromptu. So we have Madame Death. She first appeared in All Winners comics in 1946. She was in a 21st comic. She was a criminal mastermind. Madame Death. She would sell out humanity for profit, but paid the ultimate price when the all-winner squad strikes back. Maybe that's why I didn't talk about her, because it's not giving anything. It isn't giving, or you know what I'm saying. It has no substance. Maybe that's why I didn't talk about her, but yeah. Anyways, carry on. So yeah, that's the Blonde Phantom or whatever. So next we're gonna talk about Namora, aka she had like a ghetto name. It was like really ghetto. It was hold on, Aquaria Nautica Neptunia. She's from the hood of Atlantis. Aquaria Nautica Neptunia. Ooh, that's ghetto. Anyway, so you're probably like, ooh, Namora sounds like Namora. Yeah, she's cousins with Namora. She first appeared in Marvel Mystery Comics in the 82nd one. Here's a picture in the description, link in the description. In 1947, I keep looking down because I have little notes or whatever. But yeah, like I said, she was cousin of Submariner, aka Namor, and they have similar powers, like, you know, just pretty much, it's like pretty much, what's that guy's name? Aquaman, like that type of thing. Sorry, my phone is like tweaking. Anyways, I guess you could say she became relevant after her father was killed by like a land dweller, like looters or whatever, because they went down to Atlantis, I don't know, and they were like stealing all their treasures, and then her father got killed in the process, and so she basically started like avenging his death, and she was, you know, getting bodies. She was, you know, it was on site, and ooh, did y'all hear my knee pop? That hurted. Yeah, anyway, so after some time, I don't know if she got all of her revenge or not, she joined the Agents of Atlas, which was known as the security team with a shady reputation. And Marvel has so many groups that it's hard to get a good understanding of everything, because like literally everything in each book is like, I'll even show you because it gets like frustrating. Okay, I just flipped to a random person. Justin Hammer. Like you'll see, ooh, the glare. Like you'll see, like Iron Man is bolded. Boomerang, Blizzard. Like the words that are bolded, ooh, you have to go to them to figure out who they even are. And then once you go to them, they have bolded words. Like whatever's bolded, it's just like another backstory, and you just have to keep going and going and going, and it gets frustrating. But anyways, Agents of Atlas. She joined them, and one of the members was Gorilla Man, and I talked about him, I think in my first or my second like unpopular Marvel character videos. But yeah, okay, I was like, oh, I feel cool because I know who that is. I think I talked about him. Yeah. Yeah, I did. And then she was a part of World War Hulk, and that was in Sakar, where the Hulk, remember I told y'all the Hulk has a son, I don't remember his name, but he was from Sakar. And yeah, she started with Hulk, and I don't really know like exactly what happened with World War Hulk, but I can do research and I can do a YouTube video about it. I think my next YouTube video is going to be about, why am I talking so fast? My next YouTube video is going to be about the Marvel's Illuminati. And I hope, what was that? And I hope that catches some eyes, because you see Illuminati and you're thinking about sacrifices, goat blood, hooded figures. I just choked on my spit, y'all. Look at me. My eyes is watering. Ooh. But yeah, if you think Illuminati, you're thinking like hooded figures. See, I was talking about Illuminati, then I started choking. They was like, shut up. But yeah, Illuminati. People are gonna be like, the Marvel's a part of Illuminati. They're gonna click on it, and then my view's gonna be up. Boom, watch. What was I even talking about? But yeah, so later down the road, after helping Hulk fight World War Hulk, she ended up joining the Exiles, which was just another group, child, like another group, another one. But yeah, that's pretty much Namora, like her highlights, I guess you could say. I don't really know much about the Exiles. I think I actually talked about them in one of my videos, or the character I talked about was part of the Exiles or something like that. Girl, I don't know. Anyway, so last but not least, we got Sun Girl, aka Mary Mitchell. Here's the comic she was in. She actually had her own comic, like, period. It was called Sun Girl Comic, and of course she's in the first one. And they first debuted, whatever that word is, in 1948. Human Torch was popular, I guess, in the beginning because she was an assistant to the Human Torch, and she fell in love with him. Like, girl, don't mess with him, he burning. Get it? He's burning, like STD. He can catch on fire. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, she ended up falling for him. I don't know if they were a thing or whatever, but I guess you could say they were a hot couple. Get it? Because she's Sun Girl and he's Human Torch, and they're burnt, they're both burning. Okay, let me stop. Anyways, yeah, so she ended up taking over as his assistant after his previous assistant Toro died. Don't know who Toro is. Yeah, I don't know who that is. What is this? I don't know who Toro is. But yeah, so and then later down the road, she became her own crime fighter, and that's pretty much all they wrote. I guess she was significant because she was an assistant to Human Torch. And yeah, I never heard of her. But she has her own comic series, so I guess she was like popular. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's the first Women of Marvel. And anyway, let's see. I'm gonna show y'all one more time the Golden Age. Ooh, I'm trying to hold this. Hold on. Okay, so like here is the character roll call for the Golden Age. And there's some important people. Nellie the nurse was one of the girls I was talking about that I didn't talk about because like I just feel like she wasn't really that important, to be honest. And then I just think she was like a bust down. And then we got Tessie the typist over here. It's giving, I don't know. But I just didn't talk about them because I just didn't feel like it was important. Like, I've heard of Nellie the nurse before, but I just didn't think she was like important for her because like all she's doing is nursing people. Like she ain't out here on the streets, surviving and stuff. She's a nurse, so I don't know. Anyways, ciao. Let me know if y'all want to do that Black Widow video. I'm gonna do the Marvel's Illuminati video when I get to it. I'm not gonna promise y'all that I'm gonna make a video in the next couple of days because I always do that and I never pull through. But yeah, y'all, I'm thinking about cutting my hair. Should I do it? Like, okay, I'm gonna insert some pictures of what I want, and like I want to cut my hair, but I'm scared because y'all, I got a big ass forehead, and like I ain't even gonna cap. It's obvious, like it's not forehead, it's giving 8 head. So I keep doing this, and I'm like, should I cut my hair? Because this is what it's gonna look like. Like my forehead is just out, and like I'm trying to get over my insecurity. Like it's hard when you're bullied for it your whole life. Even your family talks about you. Should I do it? Oh, y'all, I just got a job. I'm so excited. Like, I've been sad because I could not get no job. Like, you think moving to the city, like, it's easy for you to get a job that's paying like 6 figures, like, from RIP. Girl, I've been unemployed for like over a month. Because, like, well, almost 2 months because I moved here the end of February and it's getting close to the end of April. So yeah, but I finally got a job. It's a good starter. Hope I get an apartment soon because like it's not it living with people. Like I like to be with myself. Like the pay is okay. Like it's what I asked for because they was asking for even lower and I was like, no ma'am, like I got experience, y'all ain't gonna pay me. But yeah, like I'm gonna get me in a cute little apartment. It's gonna have to be in the ghetto though because like the apartments that I really want to live in, you gotta have like crazy high like hourly pay. Like you have to make 3 times your rent. Baby girl, I can't do that. Like so we're gonna be in the hood a little bit. It's okay though. Like I'm just spilling all my tea. Anyways, I think I can have colored hair because okay, I'm just like not even talking about Marvel anymore. Y'all can click off the video, but child, I can have colored hair and I've always wanted purple hair, so I'm gonna dye my hair purple, y'all, and like a deep purple that's like a dark purpley but like kind of dark bluey, like, you know, it's giving galaxy. I'm gonna color it because I've always wanted purple hair. Purple is my favorite color. And then I'm gonna cut it. So I have like short curly purple hair. I'm gonna insert a picture because I be on Pinterest, like just Googling. Anyways, y'all. Yeah, I made a Twitter account. Here's my Twitter. Yeah. Anyways, y'all stay safe out here. Wear your mask. I mean, get vaccinated if you want to. Not me though, cause no. Yeah, thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to follow my new Twitter. And yeah. Okay, bye.